Hi everybody, we're your blues instructors. It's good to see you. We're going to review the last two classes that we've done that are building towards ballroomin' blues. So the first class, which was before break, we talked about walking. So the basic principles of walking is when you step forward, you step on your heels. When you step back, you step on your toes. We walk in railroad tracks, no John Wayne. So watch out for John Wayne. No
Especially when you're walking with a partner.
Right, because then it's really awkward and weird. Don't do this. Yeah, the basic principle of when we step, we go down to go and up to stop, down to go and up to stop.
Especially up to stop is a useful, like, please hold.
Yes, please hold. So we did that. And then we showed you a couple, we did, the three different blues connections. We did neutral blues, which is book, and we've got our own weight, and we did this. And then we can walk around like this. And then we can alter this a little bit if the follow leaves their feet where they are, and the lead takes a couple steps back. You see we get this nice triangle thing here, and that's tango, and we can use it for big, powerful steps if we want.
Off the screen.
Right, off the screen. And then the third one that we use is if we're in neutral, we can go down into our knees and connect, and this is kind of a more intimate, close, bluesy, close kind of thing that we use. So yeah, those are the three blues connections. Then we showed you guys how to do tacking, which is really simple. It's just a foot pattern. It goes forward, side, back, side in the same direction, forward, side, back, side. You can do it both ways, back, sorry.
That was cool. Sorry.
Whatever.
Bah, comme ça.
So that's the idea with tacking, and you can do that with your partner.
It's a good way to maneuver on the dance floor, improve your floor craft, if you will.
Yeah. And you can walk forward and backwards with your partner. And then we showed you guys at the end of the class leg wrap. Yeah. So to do a leg wrap, we started with a boleo, and the way that we did that was to take a side step and then rotate the follow's right shoulder forward so that she brings her leg up and you snap it back. So it's kind of like I'm transferring her weight to her right foot and I make it flip up like that. So that's a boleo. And then we use that to get into a leg wrap. So if we step onto the follow's right foot, then I do the boleo. I bring my right foot to contact her right foot down here. I don't know how well you can see. We're in contact. And then I bring, her foot is still up from the boleo. I bring the momentum around and then snap it back to the left, the lead's left. So that's side step with the boleo, connect, snap back for a leg wrap. And then another way that we showed you a leg wrap was really simple. Maybe if we've taken a back step and we're basically already connected through our right feet, I just twist to my left, and there's an optional leg wrap anytime you do that for the follow.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what we taught in the first of our ballroom tango classes. Did we miss anything? So, in our second class, we started by teaching promenade position, which basically what promenade position is an altered kind of body position. So if normally when we're in neutral closed position, our sternums are just facing each other, when we go into promenade, we turn out like this. See? So this is regular neutral, and this is promenade. And I can communicate that not using my left hand at all. I do it all with my right hand, and mostly even just with my torso.
Yeah.
Just turning my torso, and that makes it happen.
As he lets his you let your connection out a little bit.
Yeah. And so when we go into promenade, then we're walking side by side, just like this. We can go forward and backward in promenade. We can walk all around the room, do whatever we want. So yeah, that's promenade. And then we showed you how to get into it in a couple different ways. The easiest way probably is just stepping into it. So after a back step, immediately you can just turn out and go into promenade. So that's one way you can try with your partner. Another way that we showed you was out of the pivot turn. It's not a single axis turn, it's a pivot turn, right? So out of a pivot turn, which is like this. And the key points, again, for those of you who haven't done it before, to leading the pivot turn is that it's basically taking your right shoulder back and you're communicating it with this hand, and you're stepping back, forward, back, forward, back, forward for the leads, and obviously the opposite for the follows. And you can do that indefinitely. And the way we get into promenade from that is when a lead is on their right foot, they've got the momentum going, they just kind of let the momentum escape for a second, and you do this nice, that's probably not the best place to do that, you can see it. You do this nice open, and then we take a forward step together in the center.
Yeah.
And this is promenade.
You just have to stop because you have all this momentum. You're going nothing.
Yeah, exactly. Just stop. So those are the two ways we got into promenade. Then, once we were in promenade, we showed you a leg wrap in promenade, which happened. It's no problem. Happened like this. When we were on our outside feet, the lead took their right foot and stepped kind of into the follow space and connected through the leg there and stepped across. And then took the follow's weight out and brought it back and around for a leg wrap. And then brought the weight up together, and then you can step out. Look like across, wrap, up. So yeah, that's the promenade leg wrap. And
one really important note for that is as you're leading to make sure that you wait for the followed leg to cross in front of their other leg so that you do not trip them. So wait until you passed through here to go across. However, the connection between your legs is made as you're coming through, especially in your upper thigh. Sometimes it's not as easy to connect in the lower thigh. Sorry, in the lower leg, but upper thigh important.
Yeah, definitely.
Cool.
And then we showed you a box. The box was easy. It was back, side, forward, forward, side, change weight. Back, side, forward, forward, side, change weight. Then out of the box we showed you ochos. And ochos happened, we went back, double time, left, and then we're in ochos. And the basic principles I think that we taught you for ochos were that they're not too complicated, don't overthink them.
Calm, relaxed.
Be calm and relaxed. You might have, the lead might have a little bit of a John Wayne step in this one instance, a little bit. And I think the other big, right, it's up. And the other big idea is, I think that there needs to be intention with the ochos. So I think we said in class, so this is a revision, that you can just walk forward and it will happen. That's not entirely true. I'm still telling Anna when to take a step and how her foot will get to where it needs to go.
Or like half of your body.
Yeah, exactly. So it's not, I'm not being like super particular, but I definitely am still having intention with where I would like her to put her feet.
Yeah, like, so Matt's thinking like, to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right. But not being like, to the left, to the right.
Right, not overdoing it, exactly.
Yeah, and so for the entrance into the ochos, the other little thing we thought of is as you did that back side together, you want to think about back side together, that's up. Because up will tell your follow, please don't step. Like,
don't change your weight, right? Because if I want Anna to change her weight when I do double timing and do a double timing with me, I would go back, side, down, step, right? But we don't want that. I want her to do a single timing while I do a double timing. So back, single, step, step, step. So that's the basic idea with ochos. And I think the last thing we showed you out of that is that you can go into some kind of any other crosswalking system you want once you've done a double timing. So here, I'm just stepping outside. I don't know if you can see this, but I'm stepping outside of Anna completely. We're stepping on the same feet. So left, right, left. And I can be on the other side of Anna.
Although you have to do
right, left, right, left. So, and we can do all kinds of things.
It's fun to play with this because you don't
use it very often. So yeah, that's crosswalking system. And I think the last things we showed really quick were after ochos. We can do baleo and go into forward ochos. And then we can play. We can go back and forth between them. So this is just going back ocho, forward ocho, back ocho, forward ocho. And then I can say back, another back, back, with baleo, forward, forward, bamboleo. So we can just play with that as much as we want.
Indeed.
Is that it?
I think that is it.
So there's your video for this week.